Hey there, Libra. I hope things are going well for you. My name's Shelley. This is Healing Truth Tarot. Please like, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell. It would be appreciated, and any support is absolutely appreciated. So, let's get right into it, folks. Cards are pre-shuffled, pre-pulled. So let's see what we have. Knight of Wands. Page of Swords. Clarifying messages coming through. Three of Swords. Three of Cups. Two of Swords. Five of Pentacles. The Lovers. Queen of Wands. Knight of Pentacles. Nine of Cups. Justice. Six of Wands. At the bottom of the decks we have the Three of Pentacles. Excuse me. Oh my goodness, sorry about that, you guys. Allergies. King of Cups. Oh, and under that is the Ace of Swords. That's beautiful. All right. Keep that there. And for oracles, we have the Telepathy Oracle of Challenge. Healing Energy Oracle is Listen to Life. And the daily guidance from our angels is Play. All right, Libra, let's get started. So the Knight of Wands, to me, is the quickest moving knight in the suit of knights. Those things that you've been waiting on are coming. Quicker. I feel like you planted these seeds, put out these intentions, put out these wishes, put out these, began these manifestations, and you're not seeing it, and you're not seeing it, and you're not seeing it. And it just wasn't time yet, and it still isn't quite time, almost. With Mercury out of retrograde on the 28th of last month, I would expect to start seeing tangible results, or bigger results, at the very least, second, third week of September, once we're out of the post-shadow of Mercury going direct. Because there's going to be residual energies from Mercury retrograde. And we still, just like last month, we still have Pluto, Neptune, and Saturn in retrograde. And a couple more planets are going into retrograde before the end of the year. So there's a lot of retrograde action. There's a lot of revisiting things, people, places, and things. There's a lot of karma coming back on us and on others around us. There's a lot of transformation. Not a bad thing. It doesn't always feel great, but it's a means to an end. The end of the lack of clarity. We have some swords here. We don't have a lot of swords, but we have some pretty powerful sword cards here. So, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 swords cards. All right, so anywho, this is that fast movement of whatever it is, those intentions that you put out there, that those are coming. Because you've said, okay, I'm not even going to bother fussing over this anymore. I don't see it. And maybe some of you are like, it's probably not going to happen. And, and sometimes the universe will be like, okay, not going to happen. But I'm not feeling like that's the case here. I feel like it wasn't, well, it's not happening and because I'm a bad person or I don't deserve it. It was more like it's not going to happen just because it's not meant for me. Well, it's not this big, huge negative energy surrounding the letting go, because that's all that really was. It was just letting go of it. And guess what? When we let go of it, look what's coming at us. Whatever it is we let go of, there it is. Even if it, say you put a wish out 5 years ago, it didn't come and it didn't come, and you're like, okay, I don't even want that anymore. Those wishes will come to you too. Those manifestations will come to you too, even if you don't want them anymore. So some of you will be revisiting dreams from the past. Thank you, Spirit. Dreams from the past. Dreams of maybe you wanted to try out for national singing competition, and you said, well, I'm not good enough. They wouldn't want me. I wouldn't, be good enough for that. I wouldn't be, my voice isn't good enough for that. Or the songs, I don't know what songs to pick. So you let it go out of frustration, mostly. And those are the types of things that may come back, that you might revisit those and say, you know what, maybe I'll try that after all, because you have this new clarity. We have the swords, and swords are about cutting through the BS, they're about clarity. So, Page of Swords says that you will have an incoming message that gives you more clarity. Heartbreak, betrayal. This message is going to surround that. Heartbreak and betrayal. This message that's coming to you will surround that heartbreak and betrayal. Whether it's you that broke someone else's heart, or someone broke your heart, and I think for the most part, you were on the receiving end, and it caused you a great deal of pain. A great deal of pain, feeling left out in the cold. Loss of material wealth. And not just material wealth, but emotional wealth. Loss of emotional wealth. Okay. Now, considering the inner work that's been going on with you, and every sign actually, but because of the inner work that you've been doing, it's brought you to this place of balance. Twos are always going to be about balance. And even though this is a swords card, it's an intellectual card. It's an Aquarian card. It's all about money, physical realities, correspondence with your correspondence between your intellect and your intuition. And this is the balance there, because of these experiences that you've had, these experiences where you've been hurt, and it's always been by another human being. Spirit is telling me that there's been a lot of issues with self-worth. And the feeling that I get is that it's like every time you turned around, you were doing something nice for somebody else, or you're being kind to somebody else, and they returned the favor by gaslighting you or being mean. So your clarity partially is that was not about you, Libra. That was about them. Things that were going on within them. So, because of the other retrograde planets, there's a lot of the same scenarios happening now as last month, with not just revisiting old goals or wishes or manifestations, but also old people, places, and things from your past. Someone that broke your heart is going to try and come back to you. And that message of clarity is going to come from within yourself. because you're going to see that this person is no different. They know they screwed up. And the thing is, they don't care. They say they care. And they're telling you it's going to be different this time. It is not going to be different. They are not different. You are. Even if they were different, the chances of the relationship working out would be slim. You can forgive all you want. We can forgive all we want, and we have to for our own emotional health and wealth. But we don't forget. And that's good, not to forget. Just because I forgive somebody for something doesn't mean I forget what they did. And in this case, this person that's coming back to you is not any different than they were. As a matter of fact, they are worse. They are worse than they were. So, I mean, you have free will. If you feel like you need to revisit that relationship with that person, then that's what you should do. It's the best decision for you at that moment. But just remember, you always have the option of changing your mind. You don't have to sit in any type of situation where you're being abused on any level. No matter what, I can't think of another word, but no matter what the strength of the abuse is, whether it feels mild, like something small, something kind of obscure, or whether it's a huge thing, like physical abuse or mental and emotional abuse. You don't have to sit in that. You're better than that. And honestly, you've moved past that. You've got this. You know what decision to make that's going to be best for you. You're going to be fine. Because now you have this. You have this clarity. You have this balance. And that card has been showing up in every single reading for every single sign for the month of September. Which, by the way, this is your general reading for September, in case you didn't catch the whole title of this video. Let me see. Yeah, because we have justice, and we have victory, and we have celebration. We have material happiness. So you are going to make the decision, or some of you have already been through this. Make the decision of saying, no, thank you, I don't want this. And then somebody else comes along. Now, this person is a potential soulmate. You have unlimited choices in soulmates. This new person that comes along is someone who's new that you have not been with in a past life in any way, shape, or form, and that you have not been with romantically in this life. And there's a good chance that they're a friend already. So, and I always give the suggestion, don't look for it. Is that him? Is that her? Is that him? Is that her? Don't do that. They'll show themselves to you. Because you've got that emotional balance now. And that's why Spirit is warning you about this person from your past coming back to you. They're going to mess with this emotional balance. They're going to mess with that. If there is nothing this person can do for you mentally, emotionally, physically, or materially, they're not for you. Somebody better is for you. All right. And then because we have the celebration. Okay? Cups, emotional, that balance, that stability, no matter what form it's in, gives you the emotional happiness. That is emotional happiness. Well, we have the Lovers. That's why it's coming through for me. Yeah. The Lovers. Yeah, so this new person is for you. Just take it slow. It's not a race. We don't have to jump right into into getting serious and making commitments and all that other stuff, just, take it easy on yourself, You, now, I am picking up an energy of loneliness. And I understand that. On a personal level, I understand that. But taking things slow with this new person is going to help you to get to know them better, and them to get to know you better, and you to get to know yourself even better than you already do, because you are learning a lot about yourself. I'm sorry, I'm looking for a specific card here. Partnerships. There we go. There's our partnership card. Partnerships and creation. So it's going to be a partnership in creating a new relationship, a solid relationship with a solid foundation. A foundation that has been built from stone and mortar and brick, not sand. Just be patient. This person is coming to you. And you may have more than one choice. Okay, so, because now I keep being directed towards the Justice card and the Victory cards. We do have Saturn in retrograde. That's the karma, the discipline, structure, and karma planet. And I feel like there's something going on with you that someone's trying to steal your energy. And normally I don't focus on the negative aspects of a reading, but this stuff is coming out really strong. So Spirit's giving you warnings and giving you guidance here. Someone is trying to take your energy. They see that you're in a different place here and here. So you're exuding different energy. Your different lighter energy is rolling off you. And this person wants to be in your space because they want what you have. And you're going to tell this person in one form or another, and some of you will just walk away and not communicate anymore. But somebody wants your energy. And I call that an energy vampire. It's a thing. People will suck you dry. And I feel like you're going to walk away because not only are they trying to take your energy from you, they're doing it in a way that would deplete you in your physical reality. This feels like employment to me. It feels like a job thing. It's very common in the collective right now. People in their jobs being, for lack of a better term, screwed around by one or more people. I'm not getting the sense of two or three people right now. I'm getting the sense of one person, but they are talking to other people that will jump on board the chaos train, the drama train. Justice is coming. Just desserts. Spirit's been telling me that a lot. Just desserts. I don't feel that. I don't wish bad karma on anybody. But the truth is, if I put out bad karma, I'm going to get it back. If I'm mean to somebody, I'm going to get that back. Threefold. Not just a little. Not just at the level I put it out. Threefold. So, Spirit says to mind your P's and Q's. You take care of your business. You do what you're supposed to do. And if this becomes a real problem, you take it to somebody higher up that can actually do something about it. And if that person can't take care of it, you take it above their head. They're going to be mad. Oh well. You need to be heard. Don't be afraid to speak up. Sometimes if you ignore it long enough, it goes away, and sometimes it just doesn't. But either way, justice is coming to that person. They're going to be found out. They're going to be seen for who they really are. Something, Spirit's telling me traumatic is going to happen for this person. Something that traumatizes them emotionally. Being humbled when you're up on your high horse is very humbling. I'm sorry, traumatic. Being humbled when you're up on your high horse is very traumatic. Been there, done that. So, you're going to be fine, but you may have to speak your truth. And I don't think speaking your truth to this person is going to do anything but just aggravate the situation. So, you're going to have to keep your moves to yourself, Spirit says. Don't tell anybody, not even your bestie at work. Don't tell the people you hang out at work, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. Do not say anything. Because that word, work is a gossip column. That's what work is, often. It's a place for people to gossip about one another. So just, again, keep your plans to yourself, okay? And if you feel like you need to leave the job, keep that to yourself too. Keep the job, look for another while you have the job. You're going to be okay. Because we have victory here. And because, this person that you're going to take the issue to, you, again, may have to go above the head of the person above you. So that's going to be your King of Pentacles energy. Somebody who actually hears you. But because it's a Pentacles, it may take a while for anything to be done about it, or for you to be able to get an appointment to speak to this person. So hang in there, Spirit says, hang in there. You've got the victory card. You've got the Six of Wands. You will overcome this challenge. What else do we have? Queen of Wands. Yeah. Got a lot of wands. So there's a lot of movement here. I feel like part of that victory is a raise in pay, a small promotion. Because the wand speaks of movement and the pentacle speaks of slow movement, slow growth. So that's why I'm thinking it'll be a small promotion. But this is the energy that you're holding as the Queen of Wands. Now, queens and kings don't want for anything. And I don't feel like job-wise you feel like you're wanting as far as the job itself is concerned. So I feel like that's why you're holding the Queen of Wands energy. And that energy is what's going to get that little promotion for you. Spirit says any bigger promotion at this point in time would be overwhelming because of that chaos that's going on around you. Even though you're not causing it. Something bigger would be too much. So Spirit's saying one step at a time, one level at a time, going up the ladder one step at a time. And you might decide you want to stay there. And because, again, we've got the justice and the victory, and we've got material success. So I feel like you'll be staying on the job because the person that is messing with you will be found out. The truth will come out. Truth is going to come out. We have swords cards. Swords is, again, we have the Ace of Swords. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Swords, which is fresh perspectives, fresh ways of thinking, fresh clarity. And some of that clarity will be yours, a lot of it, and some of that clarity will belong to whoever calls this person out. Okay? And we have the King of Cups. And the King of Cups is about emotion. This will be the final energy that you're in. Is the King of Cups, again, is about emotion, but the King of Cups isn't like the Queen, where the Queen is very nurturing and will tell you how she feels. The King of Cups is more about showing you how he feels. You see? Not so much verbally, but in action. So, all right, let's get a couple of words, you guys. Fireworks. Here we have the Lover's card. This is going with the Lover's card. And this card is not always about love, romantic love, but in this case it is about romantic love. And also balance. So this new person that we were talking about that's coming to you, there will be a balance. There's going to be equal give and take in the relationship. Which is going to cause this fireworks. I'm going to put it with the King of Cups too, because there's that emotional stability. That's really what the King of Cups is about, is the emotional stability. And that's what you're going to get with this new person. One more word. Oh, that one's blank. Repeating, yeah. So this is just reiterating what we were talking about with the person from your past coming back. Repeating. And you're going to get a lot of that. You're going to get a lot of that old situations, old people, places, and things coming up right now. It's going to be ongoing until these planets are out of retrograde. Period, point blank. But you got this. Every sign is now well versed in the art of moving through these situations from our past that keep coming back. Spirit reminds you that you're protected, no matter what is handed to you by the universe or the planetary alignments or life itself. You are protected. Even when the crap hits the fan, you are protected. Pay attention to your intuition. You guys, take time out for yourself, will you? Get out in nature while the weather's still warm if you're in the northern hemisphere and you live in a state that has 4 seasons in it. Weather-wise, temperature-wise. Get out there and enjoy some of that weather. While you can. Appreciate the beauty around you. So, we have our telepathy oracle, which is challenge. That we'll be talking about this work situation. All true soul connections involve challenges that can be overcome together. This person that's giving you crap, you've dealt with them in a past life. You are, and even the person that comes back to you from your past, from this life, from your past, you always have the option to cut karmic ties with them. You don't have to keep going through this with them in every single life. Your debt is repaid, my debt is repaid, snip, there goes that cord. So, also it's saying that there's no such thing as a perfect relationship. Even though you're going to have that balance with this new person, there's no such thing as a perfect relationship. You're going to have your ups and downs and your ins and outs and your challenges, as the card says. Those serve the same purpose that a personal challenge serves. They serve the purpose of growth. Okay. Healing Energy Oracle, listen to life. Numbers on the clock are 29. Look for the number 2, the number 9, and the number 29, and the number 11. All right, listen to life. I am attentive to the world around me. Signs and symbols guide me to success. I listen and discover the way to the eternal. Yeah. Follow that intuition. As Spirit already said, follow that intuition. It's leading you exactly to where you're supposed to go. And expect to be in unfamiliar territory. You're already there. There is no such thing as comfort anymore. There will be. You'll get used to being comfortable with change. We chose to be here at this exact point in time during human evolution. And man, are we evolving hard. It's a beautiful thing, people. Enjoy the evolution. And our message from our angels is play. Read that for you. It's itty bitty. Beloved one, it's time to set a wide... Let me start that again. I speak English. Beloved one, it's time to set aside work for a while. Don't worry, we will oversee your responsibilities to their completion. Playfulness, gaiety, and laughter will lift your energy so that you can return to work with a renewed perspective and heightened energy. So maybe now would be a good time for you to take your vacation if you have not taken it yet. To remove yourself from the energy that's going on around you in your workplace. You know, sometimes when I do these readings, I go, Shelley, you're so full of crap. Serious case of imposter syndrome. And then the cards reiterate what I said. They justify what I said. So it's a beautiful thing with these synchronicities with these cards. All right, you guys, I appreciate you showing up. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and leave me a comment. I do love to interact with my humans. So, have a beautiful day or evening. Much love and many blessings.